Beautiful, beautiful day in the city of Abuja. How is everyone doing? Okay, you're welcome to a brand new episode of OMALIVING show. I know it's been a long time. We're trying to get things in place so that when we finally come back, we'll give you back-to-back exclusive interviews, inspiring stories from our mentors, from our unsung heroes, from our icons, and of course, talk about nagging issues, things you really want to know why they happen and how they can be curbed. My name is MARILYN Oma Anonona. On this episode, I will be talking about entertainment and showbiz in Abuja. I'm a showbiz person. Okay, I'm not yet there, but I'm constantly trying to get there. I'm trying to answer a lot of questions. So many things bother me as a person. And then when I go out there, I talk to people as well, and coincidentally, they have the same questions unanswered. Abuja is a very beautiful city, the most beautiful city in Nigeria. And entertainment ought to be thriving in Abuja, but it seems like we're moving at a slow pace, more like a snail's pace. What are the reasons for this? The first season of my show, OMALIVING show, was produced in Lagos, Clink Studios, Surulere to be precise. I know the rigors of trying to get to the studio in the morning. But here in Abuja, we don't have any of that. I mean, you can decide to wake up at 7:30 to get to the studio for a call time of 8 a.m. and you still be on time. We have serene environments. Our power supply is not that bad. So what is the problem? Because I've gone to a lot of occasions, I've been to movie sets, and I've seen that we have the talents as well. So why do we have to have situations where we have high-profile events or whatever event, whether high profile, middle, or whatever, and then we have to import talents from Lagos? What is the reason behind this? Why is it that people start their career in Abuja and then along the line they relocate to Lagos? I mean, we have people like Dari Arts, we have Techno, and recently Gospel on the Beat. What is the reason for this? On this episode, I'll be having a very wonderful entertainment personality, entertainment mentor. He's going to be talking about this issue with me, and he's going to be answering some of these pressing questions. I'll be right back after the break. Welcome back. So it's now time for us to get to know our guest on this episode. My guest is a wonderful gentleman, highly industrious, multi-talented, a mentor, and a husband, and soon-to-be father.
Yes.
His name is Chris, so I would give him the honor to do a proper introduction of himself. Nice to have you on the show, Mr.
Thank you very much, Marilyn. Thank you.
So who is Chris Vedutti?
Okay, people call me Chris Vedutti. Vedutti is a name I adopted a long time ago. That's like a friend's name. A friend's surname, actually, that I felt it was unique. It was something that was going to distinguish me from other people. You know, everybody always had this name that you want to be known for. You know, growing up, I had a name that I wasn't too very happy about. I just felt I needed something more presenting. I needed something that was going to stand me out. So when I heard the name Vedutti, I was like, Chris Vedutti. There's no changing it. You know, but my real name's Christian Ikechukwu Soribe. I am from Imo State. I've been in Abuja for almost 14 years now.
Wow.
Yes, and I can say we were one of those people who came into Abuja, and Abuja has been good to us.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Chris. The reason why we invited you as a special guest on this episode is you're a known entertainment person in Abuja. Is there anything you feel about entertainment in Abuja? What makes it stand out? Are we too far behind? And the reasons why?
Okay, I have said this in every fora I find myself. Abuja entertainment is growing, but the pace is really very slow. You know, but thank God for people like the Eddie Madakis. Thank you for the Play Networks. These guys they are beginning to shape the entertainment industry, not just the entertainment, the business industry in Abuja. Now, people like people like Daddy Yankee, have also contributed immensely.
Yankee Entertainment.
Yes,
Yeah.
But you see, I was in a forum with him a long time ago where he said, where people criticize him for not using Abuja artists or Abuja people. Yes. So he was able to give them a befitting answer, which I was very proud of, by the way.
Okay.
And maybe when we get to that, I will break it down even more properly. Yes, but
okay,
yes.
Mr. Chris, so far you sound overwhelmingly interesting. I'd like to know, apart from entertainment, which you seem to be very much grounded in and passionate about, are there other things you do?
Very well. I am a serial entrepreneur. In fact, in the next couple of months, I will be launching a clothing line.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Just for males or?
No, it's a unisex clothing.
Wow,
It's actually a luxury clothing line.
Yay.
And we will have an opportunity to also clothe of course, you in one of your shows,
Thank you.
Yes, and we also, in the next couple of months as well, we also want to be unveiling our event planning company.
Wow.
Yes, and that and even more that I would just probably want to leave on the low right now. So I do a lot of things, but majorly right now I'm into construction.
Okay.
Yes, I run a construction company. It's a group of companies, and you'll be wondering the correlation between somebody who knows entertainment, who's been into entertainment and into construction. You see, the thing is, entertainment can employ you anywhere.
Absolutely.
If you are entertaining, it means that you can be the life wire of any company.
Life of every
you can be the life of every organization. Sure. You can be the spokesperson.
Because you have the tendency to get people interested in
exactly my point. I think is that I can't enter an office and I present my company and you don't want to listen. Those are the skills that I have learned being an entertainment person.
Yeah.
Because as an entertainer, you enter a place and you find something that can make you click. That's an aspect of public relations, which is a very significant part of entertainment.
True.
And like I said, people like Eddie Madaki of ADPR, so what's that their company name again?
I forgot.
I blend services.
Yeah,
yes,
blend.
These guys have they have been fantastic. I can tell you they have been fantastic. Because of them, now people are seeing reason to want to partner with Abuja people on projects. Multinational companies are calling them for projects. So these kind of things make me happy. And they are mentors to upcoming project managers. They are mentors to people. I know a lot of people who want to see Eddie Madaki who live abroad.
True.
I have a friend who lives in the US. She's like, if I want to do anything in Nigeria, I'm going to talk to Eddie. Eddie must be part of it. So it's just overwhelming. But you see, we still have a long way to go.
We have to put in a lot of work.
Yes.
Okay, now with the answers you've given to this first question, I feel somehow getting to ask you the second, but I must still ask you. So there's this popular belief, there's this popular opinion. I mean, lots of people have told me that, Oma, you have to move to Lagos. Oma, if you were in Lagos, you would have blown a long time ago. Oma, you're too talented, you shouldn't be in Abuja, And then talking about having to import entertainers from Lagos to come and perform in events happening here. Particularly, I feel bad sometimes when I get here. Though you said Yankee explained why. We would like to know why we have entertainers here. We have people who are very good enough. The brands may not be that enormous, but then if you don't give us the platform to showcase, I don't think the brand will ever be enormous. So why do you think that entertainers are imported from Lagos? Even people that are not so good, but because Lagos, they come to take our place. What is the actual reason for this? Okay,
I'll go back to Yankee again. Yankee said, Abuja entertainers, I mean everybody in the entertainment industry in Abuja, especially the ones who are yet to gain prominence, they have the whole Abuja syndrome. that syndrome that gives them the perception that they have arrived. You are invited to a show. You are an upcoming artist, or you are an upcoming comedian or comedian, and you want to come the same time Abuja is coming, or you want to come the same time Two-Face is coming. If you are an upcoming artist, you should be the first person in that hall.
Yeah, true.
You don't need to enter cars that have AC to get to the venue, and you expect to call the organizers. It's called show business. You don't, because you want to promote a certain people, now invest and you expect to make money when you haven't done the right things.
Sure.
So he explained that what is it that the Abuja entertainer want to put on the table that he won't get from a Lagos guy, that the Abuja entertainer will have to wait until the show has started before he calls him, or before he comes to the venue and start calling him from the gate to come and pick him when you are not Michael Jackson. So humility is everything. You cannot count 10. You can't start counting the numbers. You have to take the first step, second, third, and like that you have to climb the ladder. It's unfortunate that everybody wants to blow at once. You have to pay your dues. You have to pay it in full to deserve some accolades.
Yeah. Thank you. I am really in awe. You are awarded, and you have in-depth knowledge and of course experience. So, Mr. Chris, what would you want the Abuja entertainers to do as regards their attitude? I very much, align with the things you've said. I mean, I started the show business as an entrepreneur, meaning that I started running my own business because I worked for my TV Africa for some time, and then I started getting proposals from TV stations. I don't want to call them now. And some of the bonds I was supposed to sign were not favorable because I have this dream of owning my own, building a brand, and becoming the Oprah of Nigeria or Africa. So along the line, starting very early, I passed through a lot of man-made hurdles. Not on the aspect of getting corporate sponsorship now, which you all know it's a problem, but on the aspect of having to work with these Abuja people. So I very much understand your attitude, pride, not wanting to undergo the process, not wanting to support us to grow together, which is what Lagosians have. So what word of advice would you like to give to Abuja entertainers? And I'm talking about music artists, actors, talk show people, PR, event managers, bloggers. What do you have to say to them?
So far, so good. There are a lot of people who are contributing to this industry to see how they can grow this industry. The Abuja Entertainment Seminar has actually been a fantastic platform. God bless the organizers. It's a platform that brings people together, make people who have been there. I've met Eddie in most of this occasion, and I'm so proud of him. Reason is that if you hear him tell you how he started, you see, the spirit of an entrepreneur is somebody who is a never say die spirit.
Thank you.
You will face the obstacles. You will face people who are going to tell you no. You face people.
And a real entrepreneur is not eager to start appearing glamorous.
Exactly.
The work is not yet done.
You see, somebody told me something that I must respect. A very wise man. He said, "Who are you? Until your name is known, you dare not show your face." The only people who are qualified to show their faces are people that by the time the pendulum swings, they can stand.
Thank you.
If you know that the pendulum swings to your side and you cannot stand, you dare not show your face. You have no reason to be ashamed that you are broke. You have no reason to be ashamed that you are trying to start. You have no reason to be ashamed that you are where you are. But by the time you have passed through every hurdle, have you noticed that people who pass through every hurdle in life and get to their destination, the way they see life is different?
Different, yes.
When they see people trying to be too in a hurry, they will always call you and tell you, I was here before.
Calm down.
Calm down. It's like a race. You do not start. It's like a very long distance race. That's how life is. That's how entertainment is. That's you don't start by sprinting because your energy will finish.
Deflate,
exactly. Before you get to your destination, you start gradually and grow your speed. That's how being an entrepreneur should be.
Wow.
So you in the talk show business, trust me, one thing about a good product is that a good product never hides. A good product will resonate and shine anywhere it finds itself. Style Plus was a brand that people knew from Abuja. They never relocated to Lagos.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that irrespective of whatever has happened to Style Plus, people still know Style Plus.
Yeah, sure.
This is an Abuja brand. A lot of people will say, yes, go to Lagos. Let me, the only advantage Lagos has is that Lagos has more of the corporate
bodies that will
always jump onto adverts and everything. But you see, I like the way the iBlends and the Play Networks and the Yankees are working their business. They have understood the terrain in Abuja. They have understood the business concern in Abuja. And they have decided to take the bull by the horn. These people like packaging, corporate settings that delivers on XYZ. People will pay any amount of money to be a part of a well-arranged event.
Yes.
Let me tell you why. Because they want to be found in the midst of an arranged setting. So if you as an entertainer understands this, I don't see a reason why you will not borrow a leaf from it and make it pay you. Abuja people should understand that Abuja people love packaging.
True.
There's this Success Media guy that started a comedy show every Thursday.
Yeah.
That is a wonderful platform. Comedians should go. If you think you are talented, go and beg him. Go and wash his car.
Bone the pride.
Bone the pride.
I often tell people this too, talking about process and talking about not wanting to, do you know who I am? I always tell people, the fact that you're talented doesn't make you a brand. The fact that you're talented doesn't mean you'll be sought after. The world is filled up with multi-talented
people. One of the speakers at the last Abuja Entertainment Show seminar said, he gave a speech called "Talent is not enough." You can have all the talents.
It's not enough.
It can't take you to your destination.
As a matter of fact, most talented people are not successful.
Exactly. So
because they tend to have this, should I call it, sense of entitlement. I am good. They should contact me.
When you haven't walked the rope, you need to walk the rope.
Some of the appearances I make, I still make after years of being in this industry. I'm free. I have to do them because I must be visible.
I will tell you a story. I was telling you a story how I diverged from being somebody who was grounded in the entertainment. In fact, one of the first companies I opened when I got to Abuja was a modeling company.
Okay.
Yes, I can tell you one of the first things I ever did, because from Jos, I started doing showbiz, organizing shows. I was one of those guys that they were going to call and say, "Oh boy, we heard Two Faces coming. Is it true?"
Okay.
Because we had that first. We were the first guys that were bringing in these guys to Jos.
Oh.
So moving to Abuja, I said, okay, you know what? We're still going to use that home talent. But first of all, let's try to see how the talent can help us in the corporate setting. It was hard. We never gave up. It was hard. At a point in time, we wrote so much proposals that my friend that I came to Abuja with, my friend that I came to Abuja with at that point said, there was a day we had a major disappointment. We had gotten the job. On getting there, they had given the job to somebody else. So my friend now swore. He said, if he buys a car from our business, he's going to give his plate number and call it proposal, because we have written so much proposals that the proposal will enter one hand and before you know anything, they have changed it and you see your proposal working without you being there. But you see, these are dues that you must pay. People kept on watching my rise from being into this, being into that. Somebody called me one day and said, "You can do this, you can do this, you can do that. That's good. Why not you major?" Somebody said to me, "If you carry this your talent and go to Lagos," because I also don't just do public speaking, I also MC events. People say, "You're so good. Go to radio, go to this," but that does not know my passion.
Yes.
My passion is standing in presence of people and telling them my life story and let them understand that it might be wrong or bad today at a point in time where I couldn't pay my house rent in Abuja, when my landlord came and pulled up my roof.
Well, here you are today.
But this is it today. Today we have over 100 and something people working under us. That is starting from grass
to grace
to where we are today. We haven't even started yet. So anywhere you are, whatever you do, be graceful in doing what you do, because the eyes that is looking at you will
don't even know who's
never
watching.
The eyes that is looking at, that's why whenever I even go to a restaurant and the waiters or the bar person or the person serving is not cheerful, I call the person to advise. I say, let me tell you something. Do you know that I can look at you now and say, you know what, this person is good, and I'm going to lift you from here, double your salary.
Wow, you're very inspiring.
So you do that because you have been there before. You don't know whose life you can change by just telling that person something.
Wow. I wish I would have this kind of guest all the time. Mr. Chris, it was nice having you on the show. Thank you for coming on the show. It's
always my pleasure. I've been having to talk to this show. You want to be like Oprah, you're going to be bigger than Oprah. That I know. That I know for sure. Just keep doing what you do. Be straight to it. The hustle is hard, but trust me, when it will pay you, the heavens will open.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chris.
Hi guys, this is Toby Bakre. So keep watching on my living show. Enjoy and don't touch that dial. Cheers guys.
Welcome back. Oh my goodness, this is a kind of interview that not only inspires me, it gives me time to reflect. It gives me a reason to reflect. My God, not like I've not heard these things before, but hearing it again from someone who has actually undergone the process is a big deal. Mr. Chris has done a lot of justice to this topic. Abuja talents, Abuja multimedia practitioners, media practitioners, entrepreneur, events people, bloggers, PR people. Talent is not enough. Passion is not enough. Attitude-wise, you must be fully aware of the process, and you must be determined to pass through this process. Humility is key. You must be humble. I mean, it will be very, very unfortunate for us to want to be treated like Beyonce when we are not anywhere yet. Please enjoy the journey to the top. Before you get there and you want to be treated like a whiz-kid, you have to pay your dues. Let us all contribute our quota to building the entertainment industry in Abuja. I love you all. Until we come back next time, this is OMALIVING show, where you learn, where you get inspired, and where you become. OMALIVING show, inspire the uninspired. Ciao, ciao.